Yeah, it's the equivalent of Christmas morning for all you football fans that choose to observe. It's college football Saturday of week one, and I can't be more excited for some of these storylines, some of these matchups. I want to share 3 of these matchups with you that I'm going to be having my eyes on, and I want you to watch closely as this day unfolds. We'll start out with College Station, Texas, which is hosting College Game Day. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish are coming into College Station to play the Texas A&M Aggies. And I think there's a lot of storylines and familiarity between these two programs. And it starts with Notre Dame's new quarterback, Riley Leonard, who comes over from Duke after a great year under, yep, you guessed it, new head coach at Texas A&M, formerly at Duke, and that's Mike Elko. Mike Elko, also familiar with this Notre Dame program and roster, having recruited some of the defensive players. Mike Elko, defensive coordinator at Notre Dame, then went on to Texas A&M, on to Duke. This is going to be a very intriguing storyline of familiarity, particularly between Mike Elko calling the shots on defense, running this new program that Texas A&M is building. And you know Texas A&M has all the talent in the world. They just need the right guy righting the ship. And I think they have it in Mike Elko. Notre Dame's got problems, question marks in the offensive line, suffering some injuries. Riley Leonard, tremendous athlete, can extend plays, but doesn't want to have to fight for his life like he did a year ago at Duke. I got Notre Dame losing this game because of the question marks on the offensive line and Texas A&M's overall talent behind the experience of Connor Weigman, the quarterback that's playing in his second year as a full-time starter at Texas A&M. Another game going over to the Mountain West, but staying in the SEC. Austin, Texas. You got Colorado State visiting the Texas Longhorns, a team that finished out last season in the college football semifinal. A lot of people's favorite to be in the college football playoffs yet again from the SEC. Probably going to be 4, 5, or 6 teams from the SEC. But I think there's question marks around this Texas program. I'm right here in Denver, Colorado, and have watched Colorado State's practice. I love this player that you need to keep your eyes on, and that's Torrey Horton, wide receiver with 96 catches. He's going to see his name called at the draft in the first several days of that draft. I also like the surrounding cast of Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, the quarterback, an offensive line that returns 4 starters and has a ton of weapons in addition to Torrey Horton. I like Colorado State being a bit closer than the odds makers in Vegas are saying. I think this game goes into the second half as a competitive football game. I got a lot of belief in this Colorado State team, not only to make some noise in the Mountain West Conference, but frankly, having an opportunity to make some noise nationally. Also staying in the Mountain West Conference, a storyline that I think is very unique. New head coach at Wyoming, Jay Savell, who is on the staff with Craig Bull over the last 5-6 years, and takes over this program with 8 returning defensive starters that he put together as the former defensive coordinator. Craig Bull's son, Aaron, taking over as the defensive coordinator. But keep your eyes out on this big, huge quarterback from Wyoming, Evan Svoboda. He goes in at 6'5", 240 pounds, wears number 17, like just you guessed it, Josh Allen. I have Wyoming not only covering the spread today, but winning this game down in Tempe under Kenny Dillingham. The Arizona State program still finding its identity in year 2. I like Wyoming. Stay tuned, and all the socials will bring you all the content. What a great Christmas morning it's going to be.